Hi, welcome and welcome back. I hope you're doing well. When it comes to your health and wellness, mindset matters. And in keeping that in mind, I'd like to talk about limiting beliefs. And limiting beliefs are just that, limiting. They will keep you stuck, stagnant, and sidelined in life. And the narcissist subscribes to a lot of limiting beliefs. And if you're not careful, you can subscribe to the same or similar beliefs yourself. That being said, here are 8 limiting beliefs that narcissists subscribe to. You may think of some others. If so, please drop them in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. The first limiting belief is that everything is everyone else's fault. And we're familiar with this. You probably have seen or heard the narcissist play the blame game. And the problem with this is that basically you're handing over control of your destiny, your life, outcome, body, mind, spirit, and everything else to someone or something else. And while there are a lot of things that we can't control in life, clearly we've seen that over the past year with the pandemic and COVID, there are certainly things that we can control in life, one of which is our response to situations and our actions and behavior. The second limiting belief is that they can't or won't change. And by the way, insert never ever in there too. This definitely puts a cap on things because it basically hinders the possibility of being able to do things differently, change course, switch things up. The third limiting belief is that it's too hard to face who they really are. And I'm sure that all of us can relate to having things about ourselves that we don't like or that are really difficult or unappealing or feel insurmountable. But at some point or another, we have to come to terms with those things if we want to experience something different. The fourth limiting belief is that they've been this way their whole lives. And I'm sure that we can all relate to having a lot of things that we've carried with us throughout our childhood years and into adulthood. And there are some good things and there may be some bad things. But to say that, to use that as an excuse to not try something new or perhaps get help changing something that we've been doing or thinking or feeling for a long time is not really an excuse. The fifth limiting belief is that they cannot make it on their own. This becomes problematic because then it puts the onus on other people or they put the onus on other people to take care of them, whether it's victims or whether it's a toxic family member or something like that, as well as just keeping themselves from really digging deep and doing the work to maybe even go to work or to take some ownership in their lives and create the kind of life that they want or take steps towards creating the kind of life or existence that they want. The sixth limiting belief is that they'll never love or be loved. And honestly, that kind of cuts off any possibility of someone really being able to get close enough or to be able to show up and perhaps give them what's lacking or to be able to attempt to treat them differently than maybe the toxic parent or narcissistic parent that they grew up with or the abuser that they dealt with for a long time. The seventh limiting belief is that they can't feel, can't connect, can't participate in society unless they're lying to or manipulating others. And this really truncates any possibilities of building a productive life or positive life or future, even amongst other people in society or with other people in society. it assumes that people are going to always buy into the lie, and that they may tolerate lying or manipulative behavior, which we know is not true, because eventually, once you know what you're dealing with, you're going to cut that off. And no one really enjoys being lied to or manipulated, so it really can make things difficult for narcissists in society. And eventually, and I'll talk about this in a future video, that may become more problematic for them than they realize, especially as we get more into futuristic policing and artificial intelligence and things of that nature that will be able to track behavior as we move and navigate society. The eighth limiting belief is that there's not enough for everyone, or in other words, a scarcity mentality. Narcissists fail to see the world as just limitless, and the possibilities of what can be accomplished or achieved or what can be obtained in society, in all different areas, in fact, as unlimited. And so this narrows their focus and creates a situation where they are constantly competing and feeling like they have to cut other people off or limit people or put up roadblocks or things of that nature in order for them to get ahead, even if it's in their own mind or just having a feeling or a sense of superiority that's not really realized outwardly. The bottom line in all of this is that limiting beliefs are just that, limiting. And who really wants to go through life feeling limited when there's all kinds of possibilities for creativity, for manifesting the kind of life that you want, for being able to come up with ideas, to be able to build a life and a future for yourself in a way that is meaningful to you. And along those lines, you have to realize that thoughts are things, words carry weight, and the heart holds the truth. Limiting beliefs can keep you stuck or stagnant. And in the same way that the narcissist subscribes to limiting beliefs like the ones that I mentioned, and maybe even some of the ones that you can come up with and that you'll hopefully drop in the comments below, they can keep you stuck or stagnant as well. And maybe they're more inverse of the narcissist limiting beliefs, like maybe, oh, I'm always going to be running into narcissists, or I'm never going to meet the person that I want to be with, or meet my person that I'm going to build a life with or a future with. Or, gosh, I keep getting conned, or I keep getting manipulated. I'm never going to meet any honest people. People are awful. People suck. Those are limiting beliefs that you can fall prey to if you're not careful. So you want to be mindful of when you have those, and then take steps to really change your thinking, elevate your thinking through meditation, through cultivating relationships with positive people, even if it's one person that you meet that's a positive, to really engage that person and to get encouraged and uplifted. Also, you can elevate your mindset through reading. I've been reading a lot of great books lately, and it really helps to open your mind and open you up to possibilities and higher levels of thinking by ingesting new ideas, new ways of approaching things, different theories and possibilities, and even practical instructions or practical directions on where you want to go in life or how to get there. Attending classes or workshops or getting certified or going to school, those are things that can also elevate your thinking, open you up to new possibilities, as well as interacting with other people who may be doing those same things. Do you see a pattern here? I think the key to overcoming limiting beliefs is to be open. When you're open, possibilities open up to and for you. You're not alone, and you're not crazy. Know who you're dealing with, know who you are. Take care, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.